They're definitely going in the wrong direction.
Swing hard liner to left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting fifth,
Ryan Chip will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Number 17 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
3 runs already home here. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
But this is speared by the first baseman. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, they have to keep hitting the ball into the gaps. I mean, they're near the top of the league in slugging percentage, so that has to keep up for them. Keep getting those extra base hits in the big situations.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Swing and a liner. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Ian Kinsler will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
Here's a high pop-up. Travis is there for it. And that retires the side. Andrew Heaney gets the ball in game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him? Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Right side, backhanded. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Batting second,
Yohannes Solarte will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
batting third
Josh
baseman.
Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Young. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Rene Rivera makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting,
Yohannes Solarte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. Pujols has it. Simmons onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Blue Jays. Andrelton Simmons is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Kinsler for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play. Fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Kendrys Morales will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kinsler. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. Angels are out in front. Justin Upton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Justin Upton.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing us.
Jeffrey Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
19, Jeffrey Marte.
On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
First pitch on its way. Number 17 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapped out in front of home. Martin scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jeffrey Marte will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Steve Pierce will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Bump up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Trout is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
1
away. Diaz stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, this has pretty well been an afternoon to forget so far, but at least he's going to get something positive to show from an individual standpoint. Maybe pad those stats a little bit as he gets a good pitch to hit here, and he really gears up on it.
Russell Martin will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Right fielder,
well,
number
with 2 strikes,
15.
you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And those guys are definitely deserving of the high fives. Anytime you can come into hostile territory and finish off a 3-game sweep, well, you've earned it.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really let his
getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Garrett Cole starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. DK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's venturing into double digits every 9 innings when you're talking about strikeouts. We could see quite a few here in this one.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Steve, how did they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth,
Adrian Beltre will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Taken high and deep to right. Springer looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Adrian Beltre. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. And you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat. And that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre is right there, and Beltre throws on to first for the out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Alex Bergman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Robinson giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Jose Altuve gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Carlos Correa will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course. Currently fourth in the American League in that department. In there, no balls and a strike. And there are the AL home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Ryan Rua will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
1-2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone. Uriel will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Josh Reddick will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Shin-Soo Choo will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game.
Shin-Soo Choo.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Number 19 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Robinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Swing, strike 2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Drives it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
3-2, he gets a head start over there at first base, and it's going to wind up paying dividends. He's able to come all the way around to score on the double.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Around third and being waved on home.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Right to him. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Alex Bergman will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the fourth.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
Center fielder, number 6.
Jake Marisnick steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. George Springer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Third baseman,
Alex Bergman strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
In there, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
It's swung on and hit in the air. Robinson on the move, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Correa will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
Now
I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Tim Lincecum will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Brian McCann gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
The 0-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now battle.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He drew a walk his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. On the ground to the right side. Odor gets dirty. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. On the mound.
Number 47.
Leading off the inning, Shin-Soo Choo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
They've let these guys keep hanging around and hanging around, not able to put them away. I tell you, this game, it's far from over. They're not going to go quietly.
Number 19 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
When you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning, the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Number 30 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Line to the right side. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jake Marisnick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Jake Marisnick.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Robinson ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4-run game now. At the top of the 9th looming, it would make that a non-save situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just stays out there in the bullpen at least until anybody gets on.
George Springer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Alex Bergman digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Robinson posts under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman,
Jose
number
Altuve
27,
steps in. He
Jose
scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Drilled down the line.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Kevin Jansen will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's Carlos Correa now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 down, runners at first and second. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adrian Beltre will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Joey Gallo strides in, grounded out his last time through. Number 76 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 76.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Stepping in now, Ryan Rua. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Giles is ready. Here it is on 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength on the plane. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a